We're going to go for a coconut now. It's a thing to do when you're in Rio. Hey, it's crazy here. Get an actual brand new coconut. Totally untampered with. Oh, here we go. And always mind your fingers. Whoa, yeah. I'd like to have a go, but I don't think Rod would want me to be doing that just before the gig.
Thanks, Governor.
Thank you, you are the man. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's incredible. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. There you go, my friend. Thank you. Genuine Amazon masks. Say hello to the camera.
Hello.
Absolutely incredible. So what would you use these masks for if you were the Indian? What would you use them for?
The Indians in Brazil believe you take the mask to your house, the bad people no go into house.
So if you hold this up and you take it to your house, all the bad people leave.
This works for you, souvenir. This is my mother make. Lamb.
Is that your mother?
Yeah.
Are you a mother? You're far too young. You're far too young. She's too young. She's too young to be your mum.
I like it very much. Iron
Hey, that's
Maiden.
fantastic. Thank you very much. Yeah. Woo. Hang on. This will keep all those bad
This is
people.
coconut.
This will keep all the bad people like Nico McBrain away from me. He's a very talented man. That's fantastic. Great. Wally, you were amazing. I see this. This is made out of lolly sticks. Isn't it amazing what you can do with a lolly stick? Isn't that incredible? Are these real?
That's what you call a red piranha.
That's a piranha. Ooh. You don't want too many of them biting at you. Oh, wow. Look, they've got Nico McBrain. They've got actually a picture of Nico McBrain. Actually, I think it's a very good likeness. I don't know why Iron Maiden have an international fan base. I think it's because we play a lot of these countries and we always have. And I think if you want a fan base in any country, you've got to go there and play it and show them that you care about them. I think there's a lot of reasons for Iron Maiden's longevity. I think the support of the fans has been incredible over the years. They've been very, very loyal. Not just in any particular area, but everywhere. I think South America, Europe, England, the UK, Scotland, Wales, everywhere. Even in America, we've had a very fanatical cult following. And perhaps that's got to do with a few things. It's got to do with, I think one of the things is that we never compromise too far from what we want to do. A lot of influences when I was a kid. I think the Beatles influenced everybody. John Lennon in particular influenced me a lot. And then Jimi Hendrix came along, and then you had bands like Free and Deep Purple, and Led Zeppelin came along. And people like Jeff Beck, they were playing guitar in a totally different way. It was almost, it was like going into space and heading off into something completely different. It just took my breath away. And that got me into music, listening to that stuff. And people sometimes try to criticize us because we sound, they'll say, oh, your albums sound very similar. Well, if you listen to each and every album, you'll find that every album is different. Although having said that, they have a thread running through them that is Iron Maiden, because it's the sound of Iron Maiden, the individuality of the band members. And whenever we play together, that will sound like Iron Maiden. We kind of tread different paths within the framework of the music we play. It's kind of like a tree with different branches. And that's the best way I can think of to explain it. But we never compromise, we stick to our guns, and I think one of the reasons the kids like us so much is because they know what they're going to get with Iron Maiden. We're not going to sell them out. We're not going to all of a sudden write a pop ditty that might sell 16 million albums just for the sake of it. You never do that. And when I was a kid, I did a lot of touring. And I think everything you take in, you regurgitate in some way. You take it in on that tour, and maybe perhaps 2 years later, you think of those places and the things you've done. And they come back out again in various ways. Yeah, we've got 3 guitars in the band, which gives us a lot of different options within the music, within the framework of the music. And it gives us the option to play live. A lot of the things that we put on album in the past, where sometimes you put 5 or 6 guitars on a studio album, and you have to pick which one you're going to actually play live. Well, in this situation, we've got 3 guitars that we can actually use live. And you can do octaves, one chord might be crashing, one chord might be staccato rhythm, one might be playing a melody. So you've got all these different textures within the band. And I think it's given the band a harder edge, it's given it more texture. And it feels, to me, it's worked fantastically well in the 2 with the 6-piece. And you know, we're going to do Rock in Rio tomorrow, so something must be going right.